Welcome to the 5th edition of the Yearling Bone Cam. You can tell the yearlings aren't growing nearly as fast as the 2-year-olds, but they will a little bit later on, maybe another week or so. There you'll start seeing some really uh, big growth that you can see. We moved them a little closer, you can get a better eye at it. Don't see anything really exceptional in here. Some good average yearlings. I know these deer are going to be bigger than my 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds that have been in the past. They're going to be big deer. They just aren't big framey deer like I'm really looking for in my yearlings. But they'll be good looking deer. They're every one of these deer. I know their genetics and their mamas are producing 250-inch 2-year-olds. So they're going to be big deer. Good, it's a good way. They're a good example of why you can't judge deer by yearlings. You can see that deer in the back that these deer are kind of picking on. He's just a scrawny little thing. He isn't getting the nutrition he needs. They're beating him off of the feed, so he's not doing as good. We'll talk to Nick and see if maybe we can move him to another pen that doesn't beat on him as bad. But that way he can start catching up. Look around. Remember, the yearlings are white tags. Green tags are 2-year-olds, and there's a yellow tag in here that is a 3-year-old. So I'm sorry, I just said that backwards. White tags are yearlings. Green tags are 3-year-olds. Yellow tags are 4-year-olds. But you can see the one big non-typical over here on your right. He's going to be a big deer. I don't know what he'll wind up scoring. He'll be well over 300 inches. There's a deer in here that's a yellow tag. He's looking away from us right now. We're looking at him for a breeder. Maybe he might, if he gets good tine length and good beam length, he might be considered as a breeder next year. So that's kind of why he's made the cut, and he's put in the yearlings just to kind of look him over and make sure see if he's going to grow out to what he needs to be this year to make a breeder at Oak Creek. So keep an eye on him. He'll be interesting to watch. There's a 2-year-old in here that'll be interesting to watch as well. He's a really late grower. I know that for a fact. And I said 2-year-old again. I'm so used to the green tags being 2-year-olds that he's a 3-year-old now. But I know he was a late grower last year, and he came on really strong at the end of the year and really impressed us. And we actually used that deer to breed with. Now, I don't know if we'll use him this year, but he's got a whole lot more growing to do if we're going to use him again. But he was a really impressive 2-year-old last year. Sit back, enjoy, see how they're moving or see how they're growing. There's a lot of good close-ups later on in the video. Some of these deer came up real close and get to licking on the camera. I told Marty next week maybe we'll put some peanut butter up down on the bottom of the, right there at the base to where they'll come in and do some close-ups for you. But sit back, enjoy. We'll see you next week.